Halloween Havoc. Scores are settled as adversaries meet. But who from NXT got tricked and who got the treat?
And here we go. Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you are one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. Because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Be sure to check me out on all the socials, Instagram and X. Those will be down below in the description, along with the link to the Joker Voice merch store. Get yourself some cool Joker Voice stuff. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago, I posted a video talking about the upcoming Crown Jewel Premium Live event and possible matches for this event, other than the ones that had already been announced. Now, I predicted Seth freaking Rollins versus Big Bronson Reed. Check. I also predicted that the United States title will be decided under a triple threat with Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, and LA Knight. Check. And I also predicted a women's tag team title match between Bianca Belair with Jade Cargill versus Io Sky and Kairi Sane. Close. I was close. I did not foresee the additions of Piper Niven with Chelsea Green and Lash Legend with Jakara Jackson for a fatal four-way. All in all, not too shabby.
It's very impressive.
But, and I swear I don't get the script, guys. I swear I don't. But that is not why we're here. We're here to get my review of NXT's Halloween Havoc.
Here we go. Here we go.
So the first match of the night is for the North American Championship with the challenger Obafemi versus the champion Tony D'Angelo. Now, Tony came out to the ring by himself. Normally he's surrounded by members of the D'Angelo family. This is in a tables, ladders, and scares match. Basically a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Now, Oba dominated early and throughout most of the match. And now, as the name implies, tables, ladders, and chairs were used throughout. This was a gnarly match, high impact. Now, when members of the D'Angelo family came out got involved, they served as a distraction and actually got physically involved in the match. With a chair assisted shadow machine, and then a spine buster through Abel, the winner and still champion is Tony D'Angelo. Definitely a banger match to get the night started.
That's a fact.
Now, how do you follow that? You follow that with one of the most featured matches of the night. That is Cora Jade with the NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez versus Julia and Stephanie Vaquer. Now, 3 of the 4 women in this match are some of the best wrestlers in the world. And then there's Cora Jade. Now, with just a handful of WWE matches under their belts between them, it's clear that Stephanie and Julia are already at the top of the mountain when it comes to in-ring work. Now, Roxanne Perez, need I really say more? with a double underhook suplex from the top rope on Roxanne by Julia, followed by a corkscrew moonsault from Stephanie. 1, 2, 3. Winners. La Primera and the Beautiful Madness. Top it off, we had a cameo from Zarya, formerly known as Delta, and the NXT Women's Division. Going to be damn exciting.
It's so badass.
And now the next matchup on the card, we have Andre Chase of Chase U versus Ridge Holland in an ambulance match. And the way this match works, the first one to incapacitate their opponent long enough to put them in the back of an ambulance and shut the door wins the match. The match started, in my opinion, a little slow and sloppy, but eventually found its pace. I was kind of surprised that nobody from Chase U, Duke Hudson, Riley Osborne, or even Thea Hale came out to help out Andre at all. Now, the end of the match was in and around the ambulance, and this was clearly where the most excitement was. After a DDT onto the floor, ambulance door was closed, and the winner is Ridge Holland.
Meh.
And now it's time for the second of 3 title matches. This one is for the North American Women's Championship with Kalani Jordan versus all 3 members of Fatal Influence in a gauntlet match. If Kalani defeats the first member, the next one comes in, so on and so forth. So first is Kalani Jordan versus Jasmine Nooks. Now, after a 450 splash from the top, the former gymnast pins the former soccer player. 1 down, 1 to go. Next up, former NXT champion JC Jane. This had a little more impact, but since this is a gauntlet match, you know where this is going to end. So Kalani rolls up JC Jane with the bridge. 1, 2, 3. Fallon Henley enters the ring. Now, Kalani, toward the end, gets the upper hand, sets her up for her split-legged moonsault. Jasmine Nix jumps up on the apron, distracts the ref long enough. Even though Kalani executed the move, Fallon Henley kicked out. Kalani then sets up for yet another 450 splash. JC Jane gets up on the apron, distracts the ref. Fallon Henley gets her knees up, rolls the champion. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new NXT Women's North American Champion, Fallon Henley. This is who I thought should have originally won the inaugural championship anyway. However, the celebration was cut a little short as Zarya appears in the ring and takes out every member of Fatal Influence, going as far as to hit an F5 on the brand new champion.
Shit just got real.
And finally, it's time for the main event. This is Ethan Page challenging NXT champion Rick Williams in a Devil's Playground match. No rules, falls count anywhere. For a match where falls count anywhere, this match stayed in and around the ring. If I'm being honest, that makes this kind of dull. Now, after being put through the announce table, you had NXT doctors coming up surrounding Trick, and they're telling him and trying to convince him that he should not continue, that he is unfit to continue with the match.
Sure.
Right. So Trick gets back in the ring. The two exchange blows. They actually trade low blows on each other right to the groin. I mean, it's no rules. Why not? Trick hits his big knee, covers Ethan. 1, 2, 3, and still NXT champion is Trick Williams. Now, there were some aftermatch shenanigans involving Ridge Holland and Ethan Page attacking Trick. And who comes out to make the save? Bubba Ray Dudley. I'm sure they've got a plan for this somewhere.
But why?
But all in all, this was a decent show. It was fun. Best matches of the night by far was Tony D versus Oba and the women's tag team match. No question at all. But hey, these are just my thoughts. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Be sure to check me out Wednesday, as we'll be having Wednesday night is overbooked. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for just sticking around this long. Be sure to check out right here. We got a channel link and the link to my previous video. Be sure to check those out. Till then, folks, hope you had a great weekend. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. And always have fun. Sag. Keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Noodles.